Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. At this given time, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to entitle this video, but by the time you're viewing it, there will be an appropriate title. And from time to time, I have to post these kind of videos because I think it's important. I don't take for granted as far as what I think people know, or assume to know or think they should know, so you don't know what you don't know sometimes. And the video goes, like this. From time to time, I get these types of comments that I'm going to share with you guys from subscribers and just viewers. And it was in regards to a Earth, Wind, and Fire song. Because my two least favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire songs, because I'm a huge fan of Earth, Wind, and Fire stuff. I got all their sheet music, all their albums and CDs. One of them was After the Love Is Gone. And the reason why that was one of my least favorites because it was actually written by somebody outside the group, and it was a pop ballad. And Earth, Wind, and Fire was a hardcore R&B funky band. They decided to do that song, and it was in their best interest because they got that crossover appeal that they were aiming for. But I really never cared for it. Just the Earth, Wind, and Fire sound wasn't there. It's like Maurice Wright just doing a pop song, But that's just my opinion. Wasn't a bad song, just not one of my favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire songs. And I had tons of favorite ones: Devotion, Reasons, Love's Holiday, you name it. The second one is September, which I did a video on. And it's my biggest view video. It's almost 400,000 views. And interesting is someone asked me to do that because I was never really ever going to do that song. And I did a decent job. So I got a viewer that, commented on it, and it goes like this. He says, Great work on the Earth, Wind, and Fire song, Morris, man. Would you please play the guitar parts to the following Earth, Wind, and Fire songs? Plural. Request. A Song in My Heart, Diane, and Can't Let You Go. Now, my response was, I've never heard those, So, usually when I tell people I never heard of it, they just kind of let it go. Then you got some people to kind of push a little further. And I knew this was coming. So, the comment came back. It was, they're available on YouTube. So now I got to go research them. So it'd be great if you could play the guitar parts of these three songs. And then he goes to continue to say, I've heard of them, but I would like for you to show me what the guitar parts are there in those songs. So my response was, actually normally is, sure, my tab fee is $15 per song. Never heard from again. And from time to time, I get that because I've told you guys in past recent videos, my father had many of sayings, and one of them was, being a grown man, never ask another grown man for something you're not willing to pay for. And I have to say this because constantly I get these types of comments, and it's important for me to constantly, periodically do these types of videos so people can understand, because sometimes you don't know what you don't know. I get literally hundreds of video request covers a day. Today I got 74. I can't even, if I ask you guys to pay for that, to do that, because it's just, I'm only one person. And it would be unfair to do 3 songs, not 1, not 2, not 3. And these are Earth, Wind, and Fire songs, which are complicated. I got to break out that songbook to do these songs for free when other people pay me for my tabbing service. It would be fair to the Daves. It wouldn't be fair to the Jameses. It wouldn't be fair to the two Eddies. It wouldn't be fair to Jamal. It wouldn't be fair to Brian. It wouldn't be fair to Disco Dan, and the list goes on. So it's important for me, again, periodically to state that as far as on any given day when I do a cover for someone who pays for my tabbing service, it's about an hour and a half. Learn the song, which is not a big deal. Then play the song to record it, then put in Sony editing. That's where the time consumption goes in. I put that song in there with the chords on the screen, and it renders. It take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half to render. Then I got to upload it, so it's like an hour and a half per song. So if I were to do 3 of these songs for free, that's almost 4 5 hours out of my day. That's half the day. And even if I broke it up, a song today, a song tomorrow, until 5 days, that's still time consuming. And, I told you about how, my band members and my family are looking at me kind of funny. Said, hey, dude, you kind of on YouTube, a long time doing stuff for free. when we got stuff over here that we need to get done, and you can help, and you can, we can get paid. So again, I feel it important to do these kind of videos so people can understand, because it ain't about Morris man trying to get money from me. It's about, it would be unfair to do these things for free for you, and I do exactly these same things for people that are willing to pay. Because once you enter money into the equation, it's like a line goes down the middle of a piece of paper. It separates the people that are serious and the people that are full of shit. Because when you enter money into the equation, the people that are full of shit, they disappear on you. They pull a hoodie and you don't hear from them no more. But the people that are serious, I'm like, okay, cool. I totally understand, Morris, man. Your time is valuable. Because I thank James, because James is the first person that said, you know what, Morris, man, I'm going to pay you for your time. I'm not going to have you do something for me. And, it's time consuming for you. And I don't, pay you, So I appreciate that. And, as my subscription and my channel get larger, of course, the requests come in more plentiful. And it's like, at this point, I can't do them because there's too many of them coming in. As opposed to 4 years ago, I might get a request twice a month, as opposed to now 65 to 100 a day. And again, my father instilled that in me. If I want something from you, I'm going to pay you for your time. And I'll share this quick story with you. My brother recently passed away a couple of months ago, and we got still a lot of his stuff in storage. So another family member wanted the brand new couch, but she didn't have the money to pay for a mover to get the couch over. I said, no problem. I'll pay somebody, make some calls, and get this done. So I called somebody, and a friend of mine, he said, not a problem. And I told him I pay him for it. And then he said, well, I said, tell me your price. Because I'm like, I'm not quite sure what what it's worth. I got an idea, but, I want to, be fair as far as what I give you. So he quoted me a price. I said, man, I'm going to give you more than that, because I feel that doing this is more than what you asked for, and I appreciate you discounting because we're friends, but this is business, so I'm going to pay you for your time. I never asked anybody for anything that I'm not willing to pay them for. Even when they tell me, oh man, don't worry about it. I'm like, no, this is business. Here's your money. We trading services for money. It's not we trading, or you give me service for a favor, or just doing it out kindness of your heart, which some people would do, because I would do that. I do a lot of free covers. I mean, I got 4,000 videos combined free on both of my channels. I took my time and I did them, and I did them for you guys absolutely free. But there's some songs that I can't post on YouTube that people want me to do that, I have, they have to pay me to do it. Because, again, this video is just to give an acknowledgement of the things behind the scenes that people don't understand, because it takes money to do just about anything. Just the other day, I ordered a sound card, because when I put all these songs on my video on my computer, I have to take them off because it's too much data. It's burning up my memory, so I got to drop them down to this, and I use also this to record it on. This cost me $40. A 64 gigabyte sound card. So this stuff is not free. Someone pays for it, and normally that someone is me. So in light of this, and all these requests, I have to charge for the tabbing service. It's only $15 a song, 2-song minimum. It's not a whole lot of money. So, from time to time, I'm forced to kind of, and forgive me for the people that have heard this spiel before, but it's important to constantly put this out here on a periodic basis, because everybody doesn't understand. And again, I don't take for granted that I assume that you know all this stuff. It's like, no, I need to just let you know all this stuff, so then you can make your decision. If you're serious enough where, yeah, okay, not a problem. I'll pay you for this because I do need it. I play in the band. I need to learn these songs because no one else is doing the kind of stuff that you're doing, and what we're requesting. And, so I don't have a problem with coming to you and paying you for your time. So again, forgive me if I sound like a broken record, but it's important that from time to time I do this, because people don't know this. They don't realize that I get hundreds of requests a day, and I can't fill all of those. And the tabbing service separate the men from the boys, because if you're serious, you're going to make some sacrifices and get things done, and they're going to cost money, So again, if you're interested and having a song done, because from time to time, if it's something simple and you send it, shoot it out there to me, if I can do it, not a problem. But for the complex stuff, the Earth, Wind and Fire stuff, because Earth, Wind and Fire, Anita Baker, Luther Vandross, Steely Dan, just to name a few. Those are heavy hitters. Those are not 3 chord song type of groups, you know. So I got to break out the song book and go through this, and it's gonna take me a while to do this, as opposed to these new songs on the radio, which is 2, 3 chords rocking back and forth. Yeah, okay, I can do that in less than 5 minutes. But the Earth, Wind, and Fire stuff, you know, can't do those for free because it's too time consuming to do them. You know, so I'm sure that, you know, since I've explained this, that people that are watching this video say, I get it, Morris, man. I totally understand. It ain't about you trying to get money from people. It's about your time and how much time that this takes out of your day to do these things. And if everybody's requesting these things, it would be unfair again to the people that are paying for the service, that I do the exact same thing for another group of people for absolutely free. So, you know, again, I'm going to sign off now, but you know, from time to time I post these videos because I think it's important to keep this out there and people get an understanding of what's taking place and what's going on so they can make their assessment. I'm one of the serious ones. Here's my PayPal money. And the ones that ain't, thanks, I'm gone. Let me go find another dude on here that has a whole lot of time and want to do stuff for free. That's fine. You know, I hope you do. You know, so until next time, take care. Thanks for watching.